Hi, I wanted to make a quick video as several students have reached out to me feeling a bit kind of concerned or panicked related to our major child study project this semester. It is an assignment that has been associated with this class for a long time, and pretty much everyone gets it done each semester. I used to not do as many check-ins, and I would just do a quick reminder mid-semester that you should be about partway through everything. But I've worked to do more reminders and more reminders from the beginning of the semester now so that no one falls behind. That said, these additional reminders seem to have maybe created a little more panic on some students' ends. So I want to show you, if you go into content, where you're going to begin with everything. There's a lot of stuff in content when I go to getting started. But you're going to click where it says Child Study Project. This is a project that takes some time. It doesn't take necessarily the whole semester, but it should take anywhere from, I would say, 3 to 6 weeks because you're looking at the child's development over time. At this point in the semester, all I'm asking you to do is find who you are planning on using for your child's study, and that could be anyone, birth through age 8. And if you need any support with that, this is a time where we can maybe outreach to others in class as well and make sure you have somebody that you could work with. And then you're going to be using some of those different types of assessments or practices that we have talked about in other classes as well. Things like running a running record and things like that. I listed this toward the top. If you want to keep track of what you need to do, click where it says list of all requirements. I put a couple examples in as well, but that kind of made a few people nervous as well because they said, my goodness, it's 38 pages, it's 50 pages. But each page, one page is just the signature page, one page is everything else. You're going to use this requirement document. So it's 2 parts. You can see part 1. This is what you're going to be collecting: 4 anecdotal records, 4 running records, 3 sampling observations, and you can see the list of the things that are included. Some of this is handwritten notes. This can be documented. So again, you might be thinking, oh my goodness, this is so much. You're going to check as you're going through the semester. Do I have my anecdotal records typed up? Do I have all of my running records? And we can see that we need a total of 4 for each of these. You can read the rubric as well. So I would be checking off as you're doing them to make sure you have them all. But again, go back up to the top of this document and you're going to see what you are turning in. There are 16 different work samples. So, and as a minimum, you're going to be checking in with the student across 4 times. Again, some of you might have already started this. Some of you might still take a couple weeks before getting started, but you're going to want to get started now so that you're not in a panic over the last couple weeks of the semester. If you're not remembering necessarily or need some more training on how to do a running record or how to do an event sampling, that is all in this child study project folder. And then the second piece, so that's the first piece. The second piece is writing up your summary. And you're doing that for those 4 different cognitive or not just cognitive, but physical, social, literacy, and social emotional domains. So that is, please, when you're trying to figure out what to do for your child study project, go to that all requirements list. If you need additional support breaking things down further, let me know, but this is the most major piece. So once you look past the list of all requirements, you can see here's the image release form, so that's getting permission for that for who you're observing. This is an overview of how to do each of those different types of observations. Here are checklists. You're not going to use all of them. You're going to pick the one that makes sense for the age level that you're working with. And we do have some samples below. Please let me know if you have any questions, but I hope this little overview helped a little bit. This is a big project, but it's definitely not a project that we want you to panic over. You're just doing one piece at a time, and that will be submitted at the very end of the semester. As a minimum, again, I would say 3 to 4 weeks minimum as you're gathering all those different pieces of information. I look forward to working with you for another week, and I'll talk to you soon.